Hello YouTube and welcome back to Let's Play Bloons Star Defense 5 Deluxe Edition. In this episode I'm going to be going to the ice flow level thing and just going to be using Buccaneer because there's a lot of water in this place and there's not that much room to actually place any towers. There is some room obviously, but not that much, so I tend to just focus on using the Buccaneer here. Just because it's really easy and the Buccaneer is really powerful. And I don't remember if I used the Buccaneer. Well, yeah, I did use it on the Pumpkin Patch and that one. But the Buccaneer, if you upgrade it to the Destroyer, especially if you have the specialty building, which I think I do, it gets really powerful. Like, it's crazy. Like, obviously it's not destroying everything, but it pops just about everything up until like round 40 or something. So it's really good, especially with the Dreadnought Deluxe upgrade, because then that gives it the ability to pop lead. So that's one of the reasons why it's so good. And then just has really fast attack rate, has the Grape Shot for a bit of faster balloons, because what's good about the Grape Shot, not only does it pop a few extra balloons, and okay, there I obviously missed a little bit, but I missed a couple balloons, and I missed a couple more there, but excuse me, what was I going to say? The Grape Shot that shoots out from the side, obviously it's helpful for just popping general balloons in general that come out of the side, but then also if a pink balloon's going really fast and you're not moving fast enough to pop it, then the Grape Shot, because it sort of shoots out from the side, might be able to hit it to slow it down so that you can actually catch up and hit it with your main attack, which I say you as if it's actually like you, the person, but I don't know. The Super Monkey, I never really use Super Monkeys that often. I've been kind of using them a little bit more often recently, but I never really use them. And I saw someone made a comment on one of my older videos saying that I should use more Super Monkeys. So here you go. Here's a Super Monkey. And on easy, I never realized how easy it was and how powerful these things are. Like, I mean, I have one Plasma Super Monkey that is destroying everything, basically. I mean, obviously a Plasma Vision Super Monkey is pretty good. It's not like a Dart Monkey destroying everything or anything, but then I'm also using the Destroyer, which right now is back to a safety net support position, even though it was the main attack force that was just destroying everything. And it doesn't even get on screen. I mean, it's just, the Robo Monkey now is just destroying everything, and I think that's really awesome, just because it's so powerful. And obviously I do have a Banana Research Facility, or not Banana Research Facility, Banana Republic, to increase my cash and increase my lives and all that, so it's not like it's just inherently super amazing, even though it kind of is. But this is kind of why I don't like using the Super Monkeys, because it just destroys everything without any problem and, you know, just gets it over with quickly, I guess. I don't know. Kind of a weird reason, but now I'm doing it on medium reverse, so now the balloons are coming from the other side, which means I kind of need to use a Buccaneer because there wasn't much room to place any towers. And I use a balloon chipper here because I only ever use the balloon chipper to get rid of the Moab class balloons, so I never really used the balloon chipper, and I wanted to see how it did normally. And I admit this was probably a bad position to put it in. I wanted to put it near the beginning of the track just so I could like actually pop the balloons earlier and then have the episode be a bit shorter, even though obviously it's being in fast forward, so it's not going to be that big a difference whether I put it at the beginning or the end. But I should have put it closer to the middle, kind of where I had just put those road spikes a couple seconds ago, like right there. Kind of, maybe a bit more to the left, but the balloon chipper is just not quite powerful enough to carry the game, basically, out on its own. It's a nice tower, it does do great against the Moab class balloons, but I feel like that's its best feature, is just popping the Moab class balloons, and just generally slowing down balloons, kind of, not really like a glue gunner, but in some ways it's similar to a glue gunner, but yeah, so it's not amazing, not the same way like a Destroyer or a Super Monkey or something, and I keep using road spikes to try to save myself on a few lives, but I'm pretty sure I do end up losing a few lives anyways, just because I'm trying to use the balloon chipper a lot, because like I said, I don't use it very often. I just want to see how good it is. Then I figured, don't want to use the balloon chipper anymore, might as well use another tower that I never really use, the mortars. And I was like, no, I don't use the mortars for a reason. Like, I don't like using mortars. They're not that great. They don't have that much of a reliable attack pattern or anything. And there, I had sold that Destroyer because I had bought the Crow's Nest ability, which was only to give the balloon chipper camo detection, but then now that I'm using just a bunch of Destroyers and I have the specialty building, so they all have inherent camo detection, then I just sold it and rebought it without the Crow's Nest. So it only saved me like 200 cash, but it's just nice to know that I'm not spending money on something that I don't necessarily need. And so these 4 Destroyers are really powerful. And I know that I mentioned that like one destroyer was enough to pop everything or whatever, but having multiple it doesn't seem like it helps as much as you might think. And then I just used that sniper to get rid of the Moab class balloon. I probably could have popped the Moab class balloon if I had kept just like the 4 or 5 destroyers that I had, but here I've just got a bunch of destroyers, and then I figured like, no, I'll do this thing, and then no, I don't want to do that, and I'll try a different strategy, and then I end up going with the Dartling gun, which basically feels like just another destroyer, just long range basically. So I've got a whole bunch of destroyers just packed in right there, and again, I feel like having multiple destroyers isn't always the best, because I remember going through rounds like 55 and 63 where it's just big clumps of balloons, and the destroyers, even when I have multiple, they just don't have the attack power that I need out of them. Like, they don't pop through everything. They are pretty good, obviously, but they're just not enough. And here, because I placed the Monkey Village, I was just rebuying all of my towers, or all my destroyers, so that they can get the price decrease. And I was checking out how much the actual laser cannon Ray of Doom would cost, and it's really expensive. And compared to everything else I've already spent money on, I'm not really sure if I can afford it, just because of how close it would be. But then I think I end up just selling all of the destroyers and the Monkey Village, I think, at one point. But let's see in a second, because yeah, they start selling everything, place another Monkey Village there so I can still get the price decrease, and then just destroy everything with that Ray of Doom. Like, it's kind of hard to tell because you can't really tell, but you can see the money in the top right cache of just popping, or just the cache is going up because I'm popping so many balloons, and I have to slow down a couple times just to move it down because I keep missing a couple, and it was pretty close. I almost lost some lives, but I was able to do it. So 30 more seconds. Let me know what you guys think about these videos. I'm not going to do 3 different tracks in one video, just going to keep it 1 track per video, but there's not that many more, so it'll be done pretty soon anyways. But that's going to be it for this episode. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.